Hello guys, welcome. This is Smart Big Ben. Welcome to my channel. Please, um, let's not forget to share, to subscribe, to follow, to like as well. Okay, now this is another question here on second order linear differential equation. It's non-homogeneous with constant coefficients. Okay, so we want to obtain the solution to this very question, and by studying, we need to follow this approach, which is y is equals to y homogeneous plus y particular. Meaning we're going to solve for the homogeneous aspect first, using the auxiliary equation, the operator on whatever, then we'll now solve for the particular solution. So now let's start. We want to solve for the y homogeneous. So we want to get y homogeneous, that's yh. That is yh, exactly. Now by so doing, I have to get the characteristics equation. Here is 3, right? So I have here to be, this implies I'm having here to be 3. So I can have it to be m squared, since it's a second order, exactly. Plus here is 2, have here to be 2m, then minus, here is just y, so it's 1, which is equals to 0. Why 0? Because now I'm dealing with the homogeneous part of this very question. Are we together, guys? Good. So by so doing now, I have to factorize. And if you watch here, the constant of a here has a function, and the constant here is 3, not 1. So 3 times 1 is 3. So I want to factorize now. So factorizing, I'm looking for two numbers. If I add together, I will have plus 2. If I multiply the same number, I'm having minus 3. Definitely, which is 1 and 3. Okay, good and fast. So what do we do here now? If I do minus 1 here plus 3, minus 1 plus 3 is positive 2, and minus 1 times 3 is negative 3. So therefore, I have 3m squared. I can pick any of them if I so wish. I can start with plus 3m, then negative m, which is negative 1m. Okay, then here minus 1 equals to what? 0. Now let me pair them together. Are we together? So what is common here? I think 3 here, 3m is common here. I have here to be here to be m, isn't it? M plus what? M plus 1, because this time this will give me this, and this time this will give me this. Don't forget that the opposite of factorization is expansion. If I expand this guy, I get this. If I factorize this, I get this. What is common here? This sign is what is common, which is negative. 1 here, then m plus 1 equals to 0. Minus 1 times m is this, and minus s plus this minus 1 times 1 is what? Is 1. So now I have it to be 3m here minus 1. Remember, these two have to be same, right? Yeah, okay. And what I have here, m, pick any of them here, m plus 1 is equals to what? It's equals to 0. So here I have it to be, it is either I have 3m here minus 1 equals to 0, or I have m here plus 1 equals to what? Equals to 0. Good. From here I have here m is equals to, what I have here, I have 1 over 3, or I have here m is equals to what? Negative 1. Exactly. And this is what I have now. Next, if you watch here now, we have real and distinct roots. Now, because we have real and distinct root now, we're going to apply the formula for the real and distinct root for y homogeneous. Exactly. So I will have it to be, my homogeneous part is going to be c substitute 1 exponential. Now mx, my m here is what? 1 over 3 x. Exactly. Now plus, now c2 exponential minus 1, which is minus 1 what? Minus 1x, which is something as what? Minus x. So I've gotten the y homogeneous. Are we making sense? Good. So next, I want to obtain the y particular. How do I get y particular now? We want to obtain the y particular. If you watch very well, this function here is a trigonometric function. And as a result, the y particular had to be a cos 2a plus b sine 2a, right? Good. So, but because here we're using x, are we together? So I have here a cos 2x, and I have here b sine what? Sine 2x. Exactly. So this function here will be used for the y particular. Now, having known this now, let's move. If you watch here we have first order derivative and second order derivative. Exactly. So sorry, this should be yp. Exactly. Good. So next, I'm going to do let's do, this is yp, or another yp, okay, which is y. I want to get yp prime, which means that is the first order derivative. That is to say, I'm going to differentiate this one using our normal chain rule, idea. What if I differentiate this guy, if I differentiate cos, definitely is minus, okay? And this function comes back, I have minus 2a sine what? Minus 2a sine 2x, exactly. Now plus, here will give me 2b. If I differentiate sine, I have what? Cos 2x. So that is for what? For the first derivative. I want to check for yp prime prime. That is to say, I want to differentiate this same guy. So if I differentiate sine, it's still cos. Okay, so the sign doesn't change. So here it becomes 2 times 2, which is 4, but negative sign 4a cos 2x. Then if I differentiate cos, I have negative. So plus, the plus times this negative will give me negative. I have negative 2 times 2 here, give me 4, then b sine 2x. So having gotten this guy now, what do I need to do next? I have to substitute back to the original equation. So next we have to what? Substitute back to equation. Okay, you can call this one equation asterisk. So equation asterisk. Is that clear? Okay, now let's go. Here we have 3. So I put my 3 here. Now, in place of this second derivative, I'm using this one. So into what I have here, minus 4a cos 2x minus 4b sine 2x. Is that clear? Plus, I have plus 2. I have 2 into. Now, this is first order derivative, and this is it here. So I'm going to put all this guy in place of this. Is that clear? What I have here now? Minus 2a sine 2x. This is x, okay? Sine 2x, then plus 2b cos 2x. So I'm done with this. So I think we're correct, right? Good, that's fine. Now, minus this y here will be my normal yp, and this is my yp here. So I have minus here into, I'm going to put everything here, which is a cos 2x plus b sine 2x. Exactly. Remember, everything have to be equals to cos 2x, okay? We're going to do that later. Equals to cos 2x. So next now, let's expand this bracket. Are we together? Now, 3 times 4 is 12, but I have here to be, this imply, I have it to be minus what? Minus 12a cos 2x. This will be x, please. Now, 3 times 4 minus 12b sine 2x. Plus times minus is minus. 2 times 2 is what? Is 4. 4a sine 2x. Exactly. Then what I have here? Here is positive, right? Here is positive. So 2 times 4 is what? 2 times 2 is this 2 times this 2 here. I have plus 4b cos 2x. Then minus a negative, multiplying through the bracket. I have minus a cos 2x minus b, then sine 2x is equals to cos 2x. So now the next thing now we have to do now, having done this, are we following, guys? Now we need to get the coefficient. Are we together? We need to get the coefficient of what? Of cos. Okay, we need to get what we call the coefficient. The coefficient of what? Of cos. Of course. Then also of what? Of sine. Okay. Now you can say of course 2x rather. Now let's pick here. What I have here? The coefficient of this cos here is what? Is minus 12a. So this implies the coefficient of cos now is what? Minus what? Minus 12a. Minus, this is minus 12a. I'm done with this one. We don't have cos here. We have cos here. Plus what? Plus 4b. Exactly. We have cos here. What I have here? Minus what? Minus a. And that is all. So for this one now, we have what I have here now? Minus 12a minus a will give me minus 13a plus what? Plus 4b. Is that clear? Good. Now let's get the coefficient of what? Of sine x. Guys, we want to get the coefficient of sine 2x now. Now, from this very guy here, now, you see this place, we have minus 12b, right? Here we have minus 12b. Here, we have another sign here, minus 4a. Minus 4a. So we've done this one, we've done this one. Let's come here. Do you have sign here? No. Do you have sign here? We have what? Minus what? Minus b. Minus b. So guys, if you go ahead now, watch here. Minus 12b minus b will give me what? Minus 13b. Then minus a. Minus a. Single a. Exactly. So now, wait, let me clean here. Okay, so now let's come over here now. Okay, you remember now here is what? Here is what? 4a, right? So this is 13, this is 4a. So guys, here should be what? Here should be 4, here should be 4a. Exactly. So now let's move. Let's pick up this guy and this one. What I have here? I have minus 13a. What I have here? Plus 4b. Plus 4b first. So what I have here? Minus 13b. Okay. You see this guy? This one now. This one. Let me rearrange it so that a should come first, then b. So I have minus 4a. That becomes minus 4a. What I have here? Minus 13b. Minus 13b. You see, it's still the same thing. I just want them to be well aligned. Now, if you watch very well, we need to make it into simultaneous equation. Good. Now, if you watch very well, the constant coefficient here, everything here gives us what? Here, by the right hand side, we are having cos 2x. So if you watch very well, under cos, remember this first one was for cos. So if you watch well, the coefficient of cos here is 1. That is the number beside this cos here is 1. And we don't have any sign. It's only one cos we have. So here should be like equals to 1. So here should be equals to 1. But because we don't have any sign function, automatically this equation here is for sine, then it means here should be what? Here should be 0. Here becomes equation 1, here becomes equation 2. Like, are we making sense at all? Good. So now let's solve for a and b. Okay, before we now go back to our question. Good. Now I'm going to use this minus 4 to multiply everything here. I'll use minus 13 to multiply everything here to eliminate a. I'm using elimination method. So minus 4 times 13. That should give me minus is plus. So I have here 52. 52a. Minus times plus is minus. 4 times 4 is what? 16. I have 16b. Is equals to here minus what? Minus 4. So the same thing here. Minus 13 times 4. Minus is plus, which is 52a. Now, minus times minus is what? Is plus, right? Minus 13 times 13 is what? 169b. Is equals to, here is what? 0. Are we making sense? So, guys, I have this minus sign. Are we together? Now, here's what? Here is 0. I don't have anything here. Here is like 0a. Good. So, minus 16 minus 169. That should give me minus 185b. Am I making sense? Yeah, 185. This is one here, which is 70, 15. Okay, 80. Yeah, 185. So, what have you know? Here is minus what? Minus 4. Is that clear? Let's check out. Are we making sense? Good. So let's get it. For me, this could cancel this, right? So I have 185b is equals to 4. To get b, I can deduce here. This implies that my b is equals to what? 4 over, this is 4 over 100 and what? 85. I've gotten b. Now let me get a. I want to get a now. Now, if I want to get a now, I'm going to put b in equation 1. We know now, carry this b, put it here. So please, because of space, let me just put b here. So from equation 1, here I have what? Minus 13a plus 4. B is what? 4 over what? 185. It's equals to 1. Okay? Good. So, guys, let's continue. From here, what I have? This implies I have minus 13a is plus 4 times 4, 16 over 185 is equals to what? 1. So I have here to be minus 13a is equals to 1. This one goes to the right hand side. Minus 16 divided by what? 185. Guys, are we following? Let me just divide this board this way because of space. Please, for me now, please, we are moving upward. Exactly. Whatever. Now, let me work on this one. So here I have minus 13a is not, please, I have minus 13a is not equal to the LCM here. Here is like over 1. LCM is 185, right? So 185 divided by 1 is 185 times 1, 185. I have 180 what? 185 exactly minus 185 divided by 85 is 1 times 1, 16. Guys, am I making sense? Good. So now I have it to be minus 13a is equals to 185 minus 16. That should be around 169 divided by 185. Like, are we following, guys? Good. Now from here, a is now equals to 169 divided by 185. Is that clear? It's like a divided by, so it's like times minus 1 over, okay? Just take the reciprocal. Here it becomes what? 13. Is that clear? So this guy, 13 here 1, 13 here is what? 13. So my a now is now equals to what I have here? Minus 13 minus 13 divided by 185. Next, so I've gotten the function of my a and b. Are we together? So let me clean here so that we can now compute our final answer. Register, I'm coming. Okay, now guys, let's continue. So now this is the value of my a, okay, and this is the value of my b. Remember what I told you earlier, that the formula is y is equals to y homogeneous plus what? Y particular. Now my final answer becomes, excuse me. So my final answer now becomes y is equals to, what's my y homogeneous? Look at it here. Okay, my y homogeneous is c subscript 1 exponential of 1 divided by 3x plus c2 exponential of minus x. Is that clear? So this is my first part of the answer. Now remember, I'm doing plus y particular. Now for the y particular, now that's what I have here. Y particular, now I will add this function. I've gotten my a, I've gotten my b. So what's my a? Now because my a here has minus 13 over 185, so the value of our a is minus 13 over 185. So a is negative sign. So instead of adding leaving it positive, when it reacts, it becomes negative. So I have what? Minus, the value of my a is minus what? Excuse me. Let me make this very well. So the body is wet. So I now have here to be minus the value of a. Okay. 13 over 185. I have 13 over 185. Okay. But I have here cos 2x plus, what's the value of my b? My b becomes, b is what? 4 over 185. So b becomes plus, let me just bring it here, plus 4 divided by what? 185. But what? Sine 2x. So let me box the answer. This is the answer, guys. Go space. This is my answer. Okay. So finally, the answer to the question we've just solved is this, then plus this is the homogeneous part, this is the particular part. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this question. I hope this question made you guys very well. Please do me remember to subscribe to my channel, follow up, share, and like. Love you guys. Bye.